Alright, we're going to try this again. Got a phone call just after I started it up last time. I am going to go and see what we can get going here. Mainly I'm testing it out. I was trying to stream first, but I guess my upload speed's not good enough to get decent quality of stream. So I'll be just posting this straight to YouTube. I also do videos on World of Warcraft, possibly some other things down the line. We'll see how that goes. All PC games. I might do some stuff with the Xbox here eventually, but I got to get some electronics before I can do that. I'll be putting a link to the website for this game in my comments. It is basically extreme alpha mode right now. They're looking at sometime next year possibly releasing the first AA game part of this. Towards the end of next year is what I'd be expecting. I don't think it'd be the first part of this year, next year. There's just too much stuff for them to do. They just had a convention and I was paying attention to what they're saying. It just seems way too much stuff for them to do yet. So I do not foresee that anytime soon. Okay, we're going to go. There is a way for me to turn that blur down, but I don't because it generally causes more crashes. So bear with me. If I turn quick, there'll be some blurring.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck.
And currently,
Press the screen to continue.
every ship that is currently flyable, even if you don't own it, is able to be ran right now.
To prevent traffic, we ask that all arriving pilots use the designated landing areas. Launch platform of the departing ship's enemy.
Okay, so
For your convenience, our automated ship
I want to
authorization
take a look here, go a little slower.
vehicles. To access your craft, consult one of the terminals.
I keep hearing people saying a certain ship that might be in game, but you have to own that
This
one.
station has
It's
been
possible
designated as an armistice zone. Tampering
because
with
it is
protocols is strictly
a very
prohibited.
big high-dollar ship, but I don't think it's actually out there yet. Okay, let's see. We got some alien
For
ships.
our guests' safety, this
I'm
station
going to
has been
run my
designated as an armistice zone. All weapons are currently disabled.
one of my ships that I have set up.
Selection
It's got
confirmed.
nice gun loadout on it,
Ship
in my
is
opinion.
currently being delivered to the launch platform.
And we'll see how that goes.
Encouraging travelers to stay
I also run
fly.
the voice attack Kate module set up for Star Citizen, so you'll be hearing that coming through the speakers. The amount of keybinds in this game is extensive if you're playing mouse and keyboard. If you think about doing HOTAS, everything I've been reading, Red Lear, his stream, I just drew a blank on the other guy that does a lot of dogfighting. They flat out say you do not want HOTAS system per se. You want a dual joystick. Throttle doesn't do as well as a dual joystick system. So and what a lot of them are saying is the T1600, I think it is a good loadout. Now 21.2 frames per second and 55.7 latency. Right now it is very CPU heavy. They're going to be optimizing it here in the next patch. that comes out, I'm thinking by the end of the year, and then a big patch is coming towards the beginning of next year,
Aegis combat assist activated.
and those will
Launch complete.
optimize a pretty good amount. Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing modules.
Begin scan.
So there's lots of stuff you can do in the game. Looks like I'll do the PI wanted. See if I can get this thing to work again. I've done it once where I get the extra money.
My husband recently died
But it
aboard
seems
the
to be
Gundam Cobalt station. But the company
every
is
time I ran
refusing
it with
to pay
friends
his
with me,
insurance claim
it glitched out
because
and I
they
didn't
say
get
he
the extra
was
data
involved.
pads.
It's ridiculous. There is no
So-
way that's true. I know my husband. Darnell had his problems, but that is all in the past. I want you to go to the
Covalex.
Covalex station and send me evidence that my husband
Can't
is
go to that
innocent.
one, so we'll go over to this jump
But even if
point.
you find out that he isn't, you'll
Initiate.
still get paid. I know your time is valuable, and really,
Begin.
I just want to know the truth. I attached the insurance claim to get you started. Good luck. And I hope to hear from you soon,
And
one way or
knowing
another.
my luck, chances are the reason I'm having an issue with it is I am missing one data pad.
Initiated.
And let's see if my ship ends up staying there the whole time I'm in the station. Last couple times I've done this one, someone has come out and decided they need to fly my ship more than I do.
This Covalex shipping hub is currently closed to the public. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Lower landing gear.
Warning, you are trespassing on Covalex private property.
A lot of times I'll lower the landing gear because it you're maxed at 50 meters a second with them down, so it makes it a lot easier to do close-in maneuvers. And my scope is still missing. Oh well. I'll go and get that chat window out, get a little bit better visual.
This station is currently off limits. Please vacate the area.
Hey, Darnell. It's Racine over at Corporate Ops. Give me a shout back when you clock in. Just wanted to follow up a bit on the distro issue. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Darnell, Racine again. Still need to sync up about the power distribution problem. Where are you, man? Getting tired of waiting, Darnell.
There are a lot of keybinds, like I was saying in this, to give you a good idea what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm referring to. Your key bindings. As you can see, there are a lot of controls. And this is why I like voice attack. It gives you a lot of extra capabilities because you're not having to move your hand dramatically to be able to get to a key to punch, so on and so forth. Okay. Here's up. One of these elevators. Has a data pad up top. It's not this one, but I always like to make sure I'm getting all the data pads because you need to get all the data pads to get this mission completed with the bonus payout.
Hey babe, I just got the package you sent. Thanks a million for the movie mod. It is incredible. Sorry for the noise. The crew surprised me with a shindig.
Right, we did. Hey, Anya!
Holy shit, is that a bottle of Esquire?
Damn right.
How did you afford this?
Let's talk.
Yeah, you can't get in these doors as of right now.
Get in. Oh, come on.
Jeez, Darnell, look, just one. Maybe a sip. There we go.
Bye, Anya. Let's go. One more.
Hey, look, I'm gonna get back to it, but let me know how your dissertation's going. Anyway, I love you and I miss you. Thank you again for the
Go all the way down to this data pad.
Hey, Race, it's Darnell.
Where the hell have you been? Your shift started 3 hours ago.
I know. Sorry. I did a breakdown of the current power flow for the station, and it's looking like I'll need to run a stress test on the whole system to see where the
Do
runoff
not
is.
upload the data right now,
Okay. Hey, just be
because if you
careful.
upload the data right
Will do.
now,
I'll keep a close eye on it.
Sounds good.
you will get
You sure you're okay? You sound
a...
terrible.
Yeah.
You'll
Scott's
complete the
birthday last
mission,
night,
but you'll
so
only
we're
get the
all a
basic
little later than we
payout
should have been.
because it
All right.
basically
Let me know when
says
you're
the guy
finished running the
was
Will do.
in the wrong, and so the wife won't get any
This
kind of
station is currently off limits.
payout.
Please vacate the area.
I think I got somebody else in here now. And let's see if I can get this done without getting shot. I can probably fit through without having to rotate, but I rotate. And who knows, it might be me. I might have needed to hit this pad prior to the one in the middle. Okay, so those are done. Not really hearing much. I have been able to get through this once. I don't know if it was just a glitch that let me through or not. Oh wow. So now we come back out and go up to this floor again. And we got a new room that's open to us. Thought that was it. And yet again, I'm not seeing this data pad. But I do see the cigars, which are worth a little bit of creds. If I remember right, oh, you guys, those 3 boxes. But that one time I got the extra stuff, there was a data pad on that table. Evidently, I'm missing a pad somewhere. I'm gonna go back to the first floor. And thoroughly search them. Because evidently I'm missing something somewhere. Looks to me like I'm not going to get the extra bonus on it. Because I'm not seeing that other data pad. So there's no way for me to clear his name. Without that other data pad. I'm not even getting into the cigar room. The cigar room is where the data pad was. I'm almost positive. Well, shoot. try it again. Okay, not in there. Nice. There's the data pad. I was in the wrong room.
Hey, wanted to let you know that I got the ops guy's passcode last night. Took a whole damn bottle of Esquire to do it. Talk about being able to hold your liquor. I set the routine to bypass the monitoring protocols at 1400. The crates should go through, no problem. Just be ready at the drop, alright? By the way, had to change over the
That's what it
security
was.
stuff. Codes attached.
So now, let's do this. We've got 9,153 creds. We turn this in. That gave me 1,000 creds.
I wanted to let you know that I got the information you sent. And if what you found is true, I owe you a very big thank you. And Kovalex owes me and my husband an
So
apology.
I'm now up to
Thank you
10,153.
again. I'm uploading your payment to your account now.
Oops, gotta go up. Okay, why my sniper rifle's in my 2 slot? I don't know. I didn't think those numbers looked right. Yeah, and thankfully they don't do damage for you running into obstacles. It would be nice to destroy stuff. Fire extinguishers, you know, all the usual fun and games. Hey, what do you know? My ship's still there. Okay.
Shields charging.
So what we've got here. Ooh. That could be interesting. Okay, this. If I restore the uplink, I only get 1,000 AUECs. That's United Earth credits, and the A is standing for Alpha. So if
Quantum travel.
that goes into effect, if I do it, restore the uplink, we can do the math.
Shields up.
I want to say,
Complete.
oh, beautiful.
Scan. Contact.
Public Enemy is another player that is lock missiles. Lock missiles. Lock missile. Oh well.
Lock target.
Fire missile.
Missile launch.
Rear shield under fire.
Whoops.
Shields recharging.
I think my frames per second just went kaputs. Lock missile.
Locking onto target.
Fire missile.
Fire missile.
Zoom in.
Increasing sensor range.
Zoom in.
Increasing sensors to maximum range.
Zoom out fully. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
I'll show you why I do that here in just a second. You see how slow the increments are going up on my ground speeds. I'm actually holding it down a pretty good amount of time to get it to move that much. I'll do the uplink and I'll show you why. I lowered the landing gear. A lot of people get the criminal status because by becoming a criminal, you automatically spawn in a station called Grimhex. I can't remember what that station's original name was, but when a bunch of lettering went out on their sign, that's what it spelled, and that's what everyone goes by now. Grimhex has all the energy weapons. The main station you first spawn at has ballistics, and I'll go over and show you where to get the other stuff. People comment
Shields
on the videos. I'll do a trip out to Grimhex to show you how to get there. Raise landing gear.
Retracting landing gear.
Okay, so you saw how slowly the speed increased. The speed is this number right there. With the landing gear down, it very slowly builds up. With the landing gear up, you see how fast it's jumping up? When you're trying to do some close-in maneuvers, that will throw you up pretty quick. Covalex, no, that's not it. comm array.
Shields up.
Yella. Grimhex is in an asteroid field floating around Yella. I'm wondering if that shotgun is somewhere in Kovalex. I need to look that up again. Because I'm pretty sure somebody said Kovalex, but I have no idea where it is in Kovalex if it is. Cryastro services are where you can get repairs done to your ship. But generally, this is all you've got right now for fly area. Here pretty soon, we're all hoping that we'll pick up some more. That's why that guy's showing up. So, basically, we can do another comm array, but I'm not really in the mood for those. ICC assistance is a fairly drawn out one. I'll do that in a separate video just for that. So, I'll see if I can find it in Yella. Grimhex, that is.
Quantum travel initiated.
What I think you need to do is go to 730 comm array, and then from there go to Yella, and it sets you just right. But we'll see here.
Complete.
It's one of the clumps of asteroids is Yellow. Sorry, Grimhex. And if you die with a pirates or a hostile flag on you, that's where you're going to spawn. And I just don't know which one it is, because I didn't come in the correct way to do this the way they say you need to. And this isn't the fastest ship in cruise. There are several that are faster. But there's some videos on how to get to Grimhex, so I don't want to take all of our time doing that. Port Alizar is open from here. PvP pretty much goes on at Koraya. The security guard post quest is done in Koraya. You've got to go into there, and you have to hold it for a certain amount of time. I'm not sure how much time. So that's what you do, is you just sit there and first person shooter that zone. If you are, and most of the guys there, they just automatically shoot you on sight. Mitachi A streamer on this game pretty much lives in that location. And I'm going to say this is what you needed. Yeah. These are all from that mission. And according to this, I should have my credits. But I'm not seeing any extra credits yet. I thought it showed up quicker than this last time. It basically doubled the payout. And the payout on that one was 1,000 AUEC, and you get a little over 2,000. Well, another 1,000 and then some. Okay. I feel like going back over here to Port Olisar.
Quantum travel initiated.
We'll go over here and I can walk you a little bit through the port.
Begin scan.
Lower landing gear. Deploy landing gear. Let's try that again. I haven't done enough training of the computer to get it perfect all the time. Deploy landing gear.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Okay, so now all we do is fly down towards these landing pads.
Begin scan.
Actually, raise landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
We'll do something real quick here. Because if you go into this game, you're going to need to do this. All the Cryastro services. You come out to these guys.
Travel complete.
Hey, traveler. Thanks for stopping by Cryastro. The Empire's repair, refueled, and restocking one-stop solution.
Lower landing gear.
Taking a look at your ammo counters, looks like you could use some restocking.
Lower landing gear. Alright, let's see if I can get this working right. Lower landing gear. Oh well, it's not wanting to work.
Landing gear deployed.
I'll do the manual.
Landing request.
Okay, so that arrow right there is telling me where I need to go to land.
Landing request approved.
Get yourself into the beacon and just hold the end to auto.
Deactivated.
Once you get to a certain closeness, it'll change up on that. You land here.
Landing complete.
And here it is. Go to refuel, rearm, confirm it.
Stand by. Restocking ammunition. Beginning fueling. Hope to see you soon.
And now we're repaired and rearmed and refueled.
Launch complete.
Raise landing gear.
Landing
Gear up.
gear retracted.
And I don't know why, but it just does not like it how I say lower landing gear. Lower landing gear. Deploy landing gear. Yeah, but it lifts them no problem. I haven't figured out why that is yet. I need to go back in there and mess with those commands and see what it is that keeps giving me that issue.
Quantum travel initiated.
But that's how you repair, rearm if you've got missiles on your ship and you shot them off, and refuel. Because all these jumps here in this quantum speed use up quantum fuel.
Begin scan.
So let's go over here. Because this is fairly, I think, the bay I was at. Somewhere over this way.
Landing gear deployed. Begin scan.
And this is where it's going to want me to
Begin
land.
scan. Landing request approved.
And see how I'm not even on the arrow? By holding the N,
Activated.
the
Begin
ship
scan.
flies itself into the dock.
Begin scan.
You can land yourself. You want to take it real easy and slow. I've done it a couple times, just goofing
Landing
off.
complete.
The F button's a function. You hold it down. That's how you get out of your ship, your seat in your ship. So if you've got any questions, put them in the comments. If there's a ship you want to see, if it's during this period of time where they let us fly all of them, I'll be more than happy to pull one out. That is the Saber. It's my preferred fighting ship, dogfighting ship, and mission ship, because you're able to get out of the ship relatively easy to do the missions. A lot of your bigger ships are glitching. The Connie, Constellation, Andromeda, which is the one that's in the game right now, takes a little bit extra time. So this is the weapons store. So what they sell here, and this is what you get in the game, is this guy right here. Ah. It's not giving me the option. I saw a guy go and shoot at that target one time. Never did it myself. This is the pistol they offer you. Oh, they allow you. They give you the energy pistol also. Or you can do the ballistic pistol. As you see, I've got the energy. That's some of your weapons. This is your defense. This is what I've got now. The issue with this one I have is this what it looks like. This is the one I've got with my weapons on it. The problem I have with the heavy armor is basically this section of your screen, and then down around here is blocked out by your helmet. So you lose a lot of your outer edge, peripheral vision and stuff like that. I don't like that. This is your light armor. your basic flight suits. The way they're talking during their convention, when you're flying, you're in your flight suit in your bigger ships. You're not going to be able to get into armor, and you can't be in armor and fly your ship. Which is technically correct. You can't be fully geared up. I'm actually flying my ships with my sniper and my machine gun. That just doesn't work. So let's go on over here. And this is Dumper's Depot. That's not open yet. Hopefully that will come available here sometime soon. Dumpers is closed. Kasaba is open though. And you can get different ball caps, pants. Your jacket, your dressy type jackets, your shirts, shoes. So basically anything you might think you want, you're able to pick up. Something, I'm going to go ahead and spawn one ship that I've never flew. I thought about buying it, but I didn't. And we'll see if I regret that. We'll do a quick walk around on it. This is one of the alien ships that is a friendly alien. I pronounce it Zion, but I couldn't tell you if I'm right or not. But this is the Zion. It's their scout ship, if I remember correctly. That's the power plant, cooler, power plant. Okay. What I'm trying to see here is weapon loadout. I'm not seeing any kind of a weapon loadout on this ship. Okay. As you can see, it's an alien tech ship, so it takes it a minute to go over to us poor humans and make it something that we like the look of. Raise landing gear.
Landing gear up.
And this is the way the ship looks like when you're in flight mode. Lower landing gear. And that's what you're looking at. And when you land, it collapses down into this kind of a situation. Okay. Okay, maybe this isn't a friendly race. Because... I don't know. Oh, I've got an EMP capability on this ship. Okay, that's all I got there. Let's see what this thing can do. Alright. We'll go and see which one of these is the closest. We'll be able to fight some pirates. I don't really particularly care for the way this ship feels so far. Let's see how these laser cannons work. I know I don't have any missiles. Okay, I don't like that aspect of them. They overheat pretty easy. They do a number though on the ships. I'll have to go and pull it up and see what exactly gives you. Oh, there we go. Nope, I'm not the best pilot by any stretch of the imagination. And all of these icons will be the red until that stuff changes. I need to get into a non-alien ship for them to go to the green stage. Come out, you go down the set of stairs. And you pick your ship. There's a long drawn out thing about how you damage and lives, things along those lines. Oh, which one was it? Gladiator? Let's see, is it in the game? No. Okay, so the Buccaneer's not in the game right now. And that's what some people were saying I should try out instead of my Saber. Can't remember exact loadout on the Gladiators. So A1. Take this one out for a little bit. See if I can get halfway decent on my dogfighting. let's see what the ship looks like. This is parked right on top of another ship. Interesting. Okay, let's see if I can get it off of that. That's the Starfarer right there. Okay, we'll go EVA. Unfortunately, you have to go off a dock to be able to go EVA. You can't go onto a dock and just jump up. And like I said, this game is in an alpha mode, and it's not going to let me do it. Okay. So, let's see if it will let us respawn it again. And that was an A1. So, we'll go back down, try to respawn this ship, and see where it shows us. If I remember right, this is a carrier-based fighter. And from everything I've read and everything else along those lines, if right now $45 gets you the Squadron 42, which is the first person I think it's an FPS. A2 this time. But it's a single player game. It's not the MMO. But it, from what I've read in the past, I do believe it is a opening game to the persistent universe. You can go straight from one to the other. Now, if that's still the same, I'm not sure. But by running through that game, you can set up your reputation and everything else. Now, that might not be, that good chance it's not true. I've been following this game since 2013. Things change. It could very well be... Oh, I think it put me in the wrong one. Nope. I'm in my ship. Okay. It very well could be different, but I was under the impression that your display weapons.
Weapons displaying.
It doesn't do it. Set your reputation so when you come into the game you're set as a pirate and whatnot. I don't think you need it anymore. There's a bunch of games on the ships on the website that you can buy, so you have a game right at a ship right at the beginning. That is not necessary. All right. You don't have to do that kind of stuff. Fire missiles.
Firing missile.
This is a Cutlass. They are very heavily armored. Uh-oh. All right.
Hello.
Target closest hostile.
Nearest threat selected.
This is an Aurora. It just came at us. It's actually taken more damage than I expected it to. Zoom in.
Increasing sensors to maximum range.
Zoom in.
Increasing sensor range.
Now, from what I understand, where did you go? Zoom out,
Decreasing sensor range.
zoom out.
Decreasing sensor range to minimum.
Okay. We'll do a little bit of EVA around the ship and see what we've got here. This ship is a little different. You actually come in from the bottom. So, okay, we'll take a look at the ship. This is what she looks like. Got that turret there. Now I fired some missiles. And there they are right there. So it looks like I've got 6 missiles on this ship. When it's fully loaded out, I had 6 missiles. So there we go. And I've got the energy rifle again. And my sniper rifle does not give me my scope. It zooms in nice, but it doesn't give me my scope for my targeting reticule, so you just got to use what's in the game. Oh, before we do this, 1,200, and so not a whole lot of credits was given to us for that when she gave us the extra bonus, but I didn't hear her make the comment either, so. Because that's not enough. That was only like 100 credits. Did I get any other messages? Good news. Oh wait, that's right. I went and did all those repairs. And unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how much you got for exonerating her husband extra, but you did get some extra credits for that. Always nice to make a customer happy. And let's see how much of a pain it's going to be to get in the right spot. There's some ships I just cannot stand to use for these kind of missions, for getting in and out of them. The Hornet gives me a lot of trouble. I don't mind this ship so much. Let's go ahead and I'll go and do this. Just a sec. Okay. This ship is... Oh... I'm drawing a blank on what ship this is. Gladius, I think it was. Tell you here in just a minute. No, it's not the Gladius. Opening up my ship setups and gonna let you know here. This is the Gladiator. That's right. The Gladiator has 2 S3s and an S5 and 2 S2 weapons. So the S stands for size. So not terribly shabby. There are better, there are worse. So let's see, what do we want to go with this time? I think we'll just go and take a look at see what's in Coria. Coria is the place everyone does first-person shooter aspect of the game. And what I'm going to do is the Matachi's usual approach. Self-destruct with the knee checked. And the game crashes. So, these things happen in alphas, but we'll go and call it a video on that. Hope you had fun. Please leave a comment if you have any questions.